Hey guys, um, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about just a little bit about my experience in the workforce and what I went through and how the workforce is for people who haven't been there, who are in the 20s, things like that, and also people who have in the in their 30s or older.
Mm-hmm.
Is You can hear from my experience and maybe gain something from it or not, whichever you want to look at it. Um, yeah, yeah. Especially, I've been in the IT world for quite a long time, for 5 years actually, and it's not the best experience. It's really not. I think my first work experience was not my first work experience. My first experience in the IT world, and it was an internship for for a business analyst role. It was part of my university, part of my degree that I had to do that sort of thing. It was part of my course. I need to be working and lay out my experience and have like weekly reports about it and all. And yeah, it was BS. Anyways, um, and I figured out. Um, I figured out, and this was in 2011, and I figured that this this life isn't for me. Like I figured that out. It's like straight away. Not straight away. I enjoyed the first 2 weeks, getting the pay, working into the environment, getting myself
Mm.
in. But the the cons of it all made me realize in the second week, and me talking to a lot of people in the workplace, just um, talking about their roles, that sort of thing, and made me soon realize that this job isn't for me at all. And what the problem was is I explained this to my family members, and back in the day to my brothers actually, and they said it gets better. It gets better. I actually expressed my internal feelings about it all, and I
Mm.
felt like this is not what I want to do. Like I don't want to sit in a desk and
Mm.
like eat junk food and be around a bunch of people who are miserable in their lives and complain about it. Really, and just like they're doing it to survive and pay the bills, that sort of thing. I was like, that's what it is in this freaking world, and there's just in this corporate lifestyle and this desk kind of jobs, desk jobs, and what probably the biggest regret I would say is following and doing that kind of career after I graduated from university, and I jumped myself into the bandwagon in working in IT service desk job, and I was miserable. Like yeah, the money came in. I was doing this service desk jobs. I became an IT admin, security admin, and oh my bloody fucking god! Like I figured out pretty quickly that things are so slow, getting my access, those sort of things, and being in this government style of work and um, all this contracted work and jobs um, are all the same. I basically left very quickly from one role to another, and I wasn't satisfied because I was trying to find that job that I will enjoy and be happy in, and that never became true in that industry. And each role after that, talked to every single team that I had. They explained themselves, and as being in IT, they were just miserable, man. They was just like, this is how work is. Okay, um, same old thing. they're always back to work. You know, that groan, that complaint, but it's not really fully 100% said. But it's like, oh, back to work now after the lunch break is gone. It's like, you know, from Warcraft, or if you played Warcraft or Warcraft 2, strategy game. I'm a bit of a nerd, but anyways, anyways, yeah, if you like gathered resources and stuff, the little imp, he would say, "Oh, rightio, right to work, off to work," something like that, and they would say that in the IT workplace, and I'm just like, wow, man, like. It's like you can hear the frustration in their voices. It's just like, I don't want to be in this place. Oh man, it was a torture from one role to another. I literally got really depressed because I've mental health issues. As you know, I put that in a video, in one of the videos. If you see our channel, if I haven't done a video of that, please let me know in the comments. I'll talk more about my mental health if you want to hear me say things about it and what I personally went through. But anyways, yeah, it destroyed my mind. Basically, it just didn't make me motivated to go to work. I was just depressed, man. There was a time where it's pretty dark, but I felt like when I was driving to work, I felt like I was sleepy as well. I wish that for some reason or somehow I would have an accident. I'll just crash into a tree or something, and I'll be over. Because that industry and that work life is so, it drains you, it kills you, and there's not enough people who understand what you're going through and what you can be yourself with. There's not a lot of awareness of, you know, if you're going through mental health, that sort of thing in the workplace, and it differs from workplace to workplace, and it's pathetic. What do you think about what it said?
Definitely spot on. I haven't really worked in IT, but I did do like a public service traineeship. Not that I'm not sure if that's the same thing. I wasn't there long enough. I was there for 18 months, like years ago now. But maybe if I was in that sort of role long term, it might be a drain for my health, or I'm not sure. Really depends on, I guess, the environment. But from Tausi's experience in IT, it seems not really good for people's like well-being or mental health or whatever, and yeah, they don't seem the happiest people, I guess, from like Tausi's experience. It seems it's kind of a very toxic environment, I guess.
Yeah, it is, because you're in an environment where basically everybody knows that this environment is not their life. They don't want to be like that. Like, people even talk about getting the lottery and being like, I'm out of here, that sort of thing. Like, if they're fantasizing about that, then their life is miserable and they don't love the job. It's just to survive and pay the bills. Who the F wants to do that? You know, like, sure, you get a lot of money. Sure, in IT, you get a lot of money. You have, the salaries are high, but your happiness and your mind is the most important, especially your health as well. And people eat a lot of junk food, man, in the IT world. It's like, because I've been there, and like, you got like chocolates, like chips, and all sorts of junk food, and like soft drinks and energy drinks, all those shit, and it's like people are drinking that in the mornings and have all sorts of weird diets, and because of how the lifestyle is like, you're sitting in the desk, you're not really doing much, you're not really connecting with people, you're just like, it's a depressing lifestyle. No offense to people who enjoy IT, I'm sure you love it, I'm sure you love programming and doing and doing all sorts of good work that people do in IT. It's just there's a lot of complaints. There's a lot of complaints in IT. It's not like they enjoy it and then have no complaints. There's a lot of complaints, especially in the government area. A lot because things goes very very slowly in that sector. Um, Also, I want to mention there's work that revolves from waking up from 7 a.m. and or working at 7 a.m. and leaving at 7 p.m. That's freaking crucial to your health. And 60 hours work a week, that's messed up. We actually know a friend who does this, but we're not gonna mention everything. But yeah, it's disastrous. Like, yeah, explain it, man. You know this. You know how awful it is.
I'm laughing because it's so ridiculous. It's kind of funny, but sad at the same time, like painfully funny.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell wants to work from like 7 a.m. till 7 p.m.? You need at least 8 or 9 hours, or the I don't know, normal sort of working hours. Like someone at JB Hi-Fi would work, or any other like job. Even they have like, I'm sure they do have breaks with these long jobs, but they're still long. I'm basically trying to say that you need like not only a break during the day with your job, but you need a break to spend time with like family, or if you live alone like I do, by yourself. And you need like a weekend to like catch up with friends, or go to the movies, or just be out and about in the community and see what other people are doing for fun, or commenting about what people are wearing, or just looking at the different sort of lifestyles people have when you're like out and about, like socializing and stuff. Like you're gonna get that if you work for 60 hours. Plus, how is that even like allowed to be legal? There should be like, I don't know,
Yeah.
fines for that shit, or it should be like, I don't know, legal. I reckon it should be like, I don't know, maybe there should be like a criminal offense or penalty for that. That's
It
just
is
ridiculous.
because how can you have that many hours per week? It's draining your life. You have because those kind of night hours, right? Your sleep is gone. You know your sleep is gone, and you're sleeping basically during the day, which is so bad for you, man. It's like your sleeping schedule is fucked basically, and your health is gonna be fucked too. So I don't know why companies do this. I don't know why they treat you as numbers instead of people who have lives, who actually have responsibilities and want to have downtime as well. You can't just work and gain the money, because a lot of people do this for money. A lot of people do this for money. Mostly that I've known who are in IT do it for the money. To have all the luxuries that they want, which is, my personal opinion, not every luxury is needed and necessary. But people do, when you get more money, you get greedy. And when you get greedy, you do stupid shit like that. So companies do stupid shit like that to get more money, or to, I don't know, to get employees to work those kind of hours. You need downtime, you need your life, you need personal life, you need stuff for yourself, stuff to do something, in your own personal space, in your own personal time, and it's like Adam said, it's like a criminal offense. It has to be. It's stupid. Well, how they even do this is like they're getting away with this shit. Oh man, I like in my personal experience, I've been through all of it, and right now I'm not even working right now, and I haven't worked for quite a while, and I'm fine with that because I'm finding a job that's suited for me, suited for my mental health, suited for my lifestyle, so I can be happy with my life and with work, and not just work, and that's it. You get a lot of money and That's what you want to do. Spend it on bills that are bills upon bills because you got like freaking huge ass screen ass TV. You got all these electronic devices. You get all these pointless shit that you don't really need, but you do it anyways because you're getting the money. So what are you gonna spend it on? So they're spending on shit that's just gonna make you spend more. So it's an insanity cycle that's with a lot of people, and things like that makes me realize what I want to spend my time on with my friends, like Adam, with my family. I have issues, a lot of issues with my family, but my family, as in when I have my wife, my kids, that sort of thing, I want to spend time with them and be close to them and not be so invested in my career that I can't spend my time with them because I need to spend time with them. I want to be very close with them. I don't want to be disattached like most people are who work crazy hours. And even 40 hours can be 40 hours a week can be pretty exhausting. It really can. I don't know how people wake up, do the same thing, have the same routine, waking up at the same time, brushing your hair, yeah, sure, you have to brush your teeth and all that sort of stuff. I'm saying like that routine that you need to have some sort of difference in that routine that makes you human. Otherwise, you become numb. You become just a robot. Like, this is not the life that people should live. We should actually make people to realize their dreams and their goals and what they want to achieve and what they want to do that they love in work, that they enjoy fully. Sorry guys, I got a bit of a bad throat. I'm a bit sick, but I'm a lot better. But yeah, you should realize what people actually love and do for the career, because that's what you do, spending a lot and investing a lot of your time in a career than at home. So you rather be in work that you love and you enjoy, and allows that flexibility with doing things in your life that you can enjoy, like work-life balance. That's what it's all about, and a lot of companies and corporate companies don't implement that fully, and they treat you like numbers. They treat you like just numbers, treat you like a slave, basically. A lot of people in the workplace are slaves, and I feel sorry for my friend. I feel sorry for my friend. God damn. He's yeah, I can see him already. Like, we saw him recently.
Yeah,
he was
definitely.
a bit tired.
Even fell asleep here.
Yeah. It's exhausting. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he must be going definitely through something.
Well, all the best for him.
True.
And I'm sure he'll enjoy it or not, but I hope he enjoys IT that much that he can endure that kind of exhaustion, or we can put up with that kind of tiredness, I would say. And everything the best for him. And is there anything else you want to mention?
Not sure actually. What about yourself?
I think we said most of what we want to say about work life. What is, actually, I just want to ask you personally, what is your ideal job you want to do that exists right now?
Well, definitely not IT is one I don't want to do, even though you said what I do want to do. Well, if I could do any job, well, I do like doing YouTube, and if I could get paid for that, sure. But to be a bit more real. Maybe office work, but I'm not sure. Maybe retail could be a lot better. It's hard to tell because I haven't worked for a good couple of years now, so I'm not really sure. But maybe some sort of retail or something, or some sort of job that obviously has, like you discussed earlier, a balance of having a work life, so I can still do the things I love doing, so I can still have time for going to the gym, even if I have to change my current plan and routine and go at a different time. So fucking what? Like still be able to do the things I want to do, like go to the gym, catch up from time to time with Towsy and make like these YouTube videos and like go to the movies with him and with like other friends go to the movies as well, or just hang out here and do these videos, like, or go out to restaurants and have a feed, or go out on a date if I meet the woman of my dreams or whatever. Like, I still want to have like that basically work-life balance. I definitely wouldn't get a job, or hopefully not get a job that would make my life go downhill or make me depressed or miserable, because I definitely don't want to get a job that makes me miserable. I definitely would want to get a job that's good for my mental health or well-being, and I need to have a life as well as if I got a job. Knowing me, the type of person that I am, I probably would walk away from a job that went for those long hours. If I got a job that they said I had to start from 7 till 7 at night, or even from like, let's just say 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. or any other a.m. till p.m. job, I would be definitely not doing that. Like, I can work at p.m. or 8 a.m. and p.m., but not like work from like 8 a.m. till p.m. I mean, maybe I could, but not like those long like jobs from like 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. because that's one long ass job. Like, what I'm saying is, if I could work from any a.m. till p.m., it's like in a short span of like a.m. till p.m. For example, like like, I don't know, I know 7 a.m. is early, but like 7 a.m. till, let's just say, I don't know, 10 p.m. or something, but not like 60 hours of work. That's just insanity. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah. And the thing is, I've just not worked in IT before. Like, I have 5 years of IT experience, but I also have like 8 years of IT and sales experience. Before IT, I was working as a retail, and in sales. Yeah, I worked in like many places in retail, and the funniest thing is, when I went to IT, I missed being in retail. I missed talking to people, communicating face to face, having that interaction, having to move around and actually do something, being proactive, that sort of thing. But that's what I enjoyed and missed. Actually, I like that sort of workplace, and it was funny because when I was in retail, I was like, I can't wait to get an IT job, or it's gonna be the best. I get all this money and screw this job is not gonna be. Excuse me. Like, screw this. Like, this job is not gonna be for me, or yeah, like, this job is nothing. I'm just doing this just to get the next job in IT, and that's what I treated the job. And not so much like that. Like, I was a bad employee. It's just I didn't take it very highly of it. It's just a notification. We'll edit this out, but yeah. 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 I didn't treat the work like that. I just, in my mind, I was just like, just do as best as you can until you get the next job. And and I was like that, and that was like my mindset, and I was actually really good in sales and retail, and the workplace was fine. Um, it depends from place to place, and especially when you interact with your team, how they're proactive and how you can just like you can sort of be yourself in retail. You know, you can actually be yourself in retail. In IT and the corporate work lifestyle is you have to be someone else. You have to switch your brain off. And I got this mentality from one of my colleagues, and there's like, yeah, switch your brain off when you're working here. It's like, and you have to switch your brain on when you go back home, something like that. Like, what the hell? Like, are you trying to like be a robot or some shit? Like, I'd see your face reaction. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of that? Yeah.
It's fucked.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, that's I have a dislike with IT, and hopefully, I get a job that's suited for me, and I'll love it and be great in it, and and it's been a struggle for me at the moment, and I hope things get easier or better. I would say things get better, because let's admit, life is not easy. It's pretty hard, and yeah, there's always challenges coming in here and there. Um, Life is a challenge in itself, and hopefully my friend Adam gets a job that he loves, and so do I, and we'll just have to put in the grind and meet the people that we can meet, or read the right people that we meet in our lives, and able to get opportunities for the work that we want to work for. Anyways, at that point, I'm pretty much done what I want to say. Is there anything, last messages?
Follow Charles's guidelines if you want, and ours, hopefully get a job that you love, and hopefully if you're in IT and you're hating it, run for the hills.
Run for the hills. And it's hilarious because everybody, I said this is the last thing, but this is going to be the last thing, I promise. Everybody that I've talked about my IT work, to people, to anyone that I hated about, and they agreed with me and empathized with how I felt about working there in the desk job or an IT, and they totally agreed and totally encouraged me to do what I love and what I want to do in my life, and strive for it and die for it. Die for it. I mean, drive for it. If you want to die for it, damn, okay. Do what you have to do, I guess. But yeah. Hope you guys learnt from us, and hope we're able to share your experiences with us, so we can communicate on the comments. And yeah, thanks for listening to us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya.